Folks, well, today is May the 9th, which means in 10 days I'm going to turn 52. Not because I want to, but because that's how time works. And that means that it's time for me to try and figure out what the heck I want for my birthday. This is always very difficult for me. I have a tendency to just make do with what I have and not really think about what I don't have. So when someone says, "What do you want?" I'm like, I'm good. Which is not ideal, but it's okay most of the year. But when it comes to gift giving time, you can't basically just say, "Oh, nothing." So, what the hell do I want? One of the things I know I want is a thermos. The reasons are slightly complicated, but I'll try and be quick. Basically, because my legs don't work properly, I have to get around using a walker, and that means that I can't carry stuff from the kitchen to my bedroom. I have to put it in the saddlebags of my walker, which means that anything that has to be carried in the hand just can't come with me. I can't eat it. I can't have it. So, if I want to have a soup or stew or chili or any of those sorts of things, I'm going to need a thermos. It's not like I can take a bowl of cereal and stick it into the saddlebags. It would spill. So, that's one thing I know I definitely want. Another thing I definitely know I want is a virtual Amazon gift certificate. If someone really doesn't want to, shop for me, but happens to also have a credit card, they can get me that, and that bypasses my usual I don't want people to just give me cash rule. I consider that impersonal. Borderline rude, really. I mean, I wouldn't turn cash down or anything like that, but it is not my preference. And that goes with me giving to other people, too. I don't want to just give people cash. I want it to mean something. A gesture from me to them. So those are the two things I already know I want. And honestly, being able to come up with those two this far away from my birthday, it's pretty impressive for me. I'm getting better. I'm learning to actually want things and think in terms of what I don't have. But that's about it. I know there must be other things that I do want, and I'm just not thinking of them. The problem is that I don't have medium ticket items preloaded in my head. The things I want are things like a new power supply for this computer. Well, that's like $100. Obviously, no one's going to get me that. In a sense, that's why I want the Amazon gift certificate, because that can go towards that. Going even higher, one of those portable air conditioner systems. Because summer's coming, and I love the sunshine, but I hate the heat. I'm very prone to heat stroke. So, the heat is not my friend. The very idea of living in air conditioning, that is my idea of luxury. Which is comfort, basically. Make me more comfortable, and you've got a friend forever. But those impractical ideas aside, I'm having trouble coming up with anything besides the gift certificate thermos. I know there's got to be like a million different things. And I know from bitter experience that the moment it's too late, like say the day after my birthday, I'll suddenly think of a million different things I want. Anyhow, I guess that's it for today, folks. I will talk to you nice people again tomorrow. Bye-bye.